SABC News correspondent Chris Ocamringa now joins us live from Kinshasa, in the Democratic Republic of Congo, to update us further. Chris, good afternoon, and thanks for joining us at this hour. Perhaps you could just give us an update on day 2 of the election in the DRC, how things are faring.
Well, there's quite a lot of tension in the DRC after the 5 opposition candidates issued a press conference last evening saying that they have dismissed the elections as a sham and they want a rerun. They want it to be done with a new electoral commission team, something that's very unlikely to happen. I mean, this election has taken more than 2 years in being organized by the electoral commission. More than $600 million has been spent, and so the government is grappling with many other challenges. It's very unlikely that they're going to hold a rerun as demanded by the electoral commission, by the opposition candidates, but they have already made it very clear that they will not accept the outcome, the provisional results that will be made, are supposed to be declared on the 31st of December. And that has created, a climate of fear of an outbreak of unrest across the country. The Democratic Republic of Congo has always had elections that are very explosive, and it has only had one peaceful transfer of power since it got independence from Belgium in 1960. That transfer happened in the last election cycle in 2018 from former President Joseph Kabila to the current President Felix Tshisekedi. So there's a lot of tension regarding, the manner in which the voting happened yesterday, the delays. Many people are very angry. We saw videos circulating on social media of people breaking electronic voters' machine and, criticizing the Electoral Commission for organizing what they called very shoddy elections in the DRC.
Chris, given the concerns about the delays and some of the logistical troubles at this point, how long will the voting be extended for? And in terms of the voting, that has commenced today, did voting stations open on time? Perhaps you could also paint that picture for us on day 2.
So according to the head of the Electoral Commission, voting is supposed to end today, on Thursday. It's supposed to start at 6 a.m. Kinshasa time and end at 5 a.m. So they extended it for an entire day for all the people who missed out on voting on Wednesday, which is the official day. And the opposition candidates have said that they are rejecting that decision to extend the voting because it's unconstitutional. According to the DRC's constitution, voting is supposed to happen in one day. So they're saying what the Electoral Commission has said is illegal and that they're going to challenge it. So we're expecting to see some legal disputes and an outbreak of protests from some of those candidates who have a huge following across the country.
Chris, are there concerns of escalating violence as we speak? What's also emerging on that front?
Okay, so what happened today is that we've seen there are some polling stations where we've been informed people are still voting, but there are others where vote counting has started. The returning officers of the Electoral Commission have started, counting the votes and collecting them and sending them to the headquarters of the Electoral Commission. That is what has been happening. But you see, we have spoken to some political commentators who are very concerned about this outcome, the conduct of this election. There are some election observers who are expected to hold a press conference tomorrow to have their say about how these elections were happened across the DRC. Many of them we overheard yesterday said that they were not happy with the delays and the issues to do with faulty equipment. They had previous meetings before the elections happened with the head of the DRC's Electoral Commission, and he assured them that everything was going to happen well. So they're very disappointed. We're waiting to see what they will say in the press conferences that they're going to have tomorrow.